Well, howdy folks. We're back here in the old wood shop and got the camera at a little different angle, hoping that we'll be able to see a little more. You know, one of the main comments I get from of the many hundreds of letters and texts that we receive here weekly at the World Headquarters is, well, what does it look like when you're done? And of course, I have to admit, usually I don't take time to show that picture, and that's largely because you know, I don't know how to edit stuff very well, and even though I've appealed to upper management a number of times to up the budget so we could afford another camera and perhaps an operator to edit things and show a project clear through, it pretty much falls on deaf ears. So recently the upper management came through and they told me the same thing. They said, well, you know, that's fine if people watch this. If they watch it, they're not going to know what the heck happened. So, you know, it's pretty hard for me to dispute that. So I thought what I would do here, we made this. It's I think kind of a unique piece in that it's off-centered, that it's a bowl or a chalice rising from you know, from a log, and I've got it turned and got it sanded as good as I can. These things are difficult to sand. There's quite a bit of bark on it, and so I'm gonna put some sanding sealer on it now, and I think you'll be able to see that from where I've got the camera angled at the present time. So this way, when management is critical that you know, I don't know how long we're going to keep this shop open. You know, I think that thing about Elon Musk is, I think that's just a rumor. I have a hard time believing that he would have any interest in our operation here, even though we think we're the center of the world. Well, I've also heard people say that you know, you think you're the center of the world, but believe me, you're not. Also, I honestly think if Elon Musk was really interested in us, that we'd be hearing from Jeff Bezos and Warren Buffett and some of the other movers and shakers in the world of finance, knowing that these guys are very competitive, and if one of them thinks that a particular acquisition is going to be beneficial, it's always seemed to me that the other ones soon come around. So as far as I know, there has been no other interest from any other entities that might want to acquire this World Headquarters, and presumably the artistic staff and technical people that that we have here, and utilize those years of experience and try and meld that into a formidable economic juggernaut. Now I'm going to take and move the camera a little bit here because I can, and I'm gonna swing it around here so you can see kind of the inside of this, and we're gonna put some finish on the inside, sanding sealer. Although this isn't the finish piece, and quite likely we won't see the finished piece, at least not on a video from World Headquarters. But at least this gives people an idea of what we do here. And I don't think you can see that, but you can see most of this. You know, you buy stuff from Amazon. Of course, you know, Amazon knows everything that you ever bought or even thought about buying, and they have a feature where people can ask questions about things that they might be thinking about buying. So if you bought a product and somebody else is thinking about buying one, Amazon many times will send you an email asking if you would try to answer this person's question. And several times I've had this question: does this product color the wood? Well, you know, yeah, it does. There's no stain or anything on here, but this wood, the white parts are definitely more yellow than they were before we put the finish on. So I think that's what you could say about this piece too. So there we go. Probably that doesn't do the piece justice either. Honestly, this thing is so kind of obtuse. I'm not sure that there's any way you can do this piece justice. I just saw this kind of crooked piece of wood in the wood pile and thought, oh, maybe that might have some possibilities. So it took quite a bit to get it turned, but I think it's kind of unique. And what'll happen next is I'll sand this lightly, some sandpaper here, probably tomorrow, and then probably start putting coats of tung oil on here, and get at least 2, maybe 3, and then probably a coat of wipe-on poly. And so hopefully the next time we get a request for what the heck does the thing look like when it's done, I can say, well, here's an example of kind of how this one project looks. So anyway, folks, thanks for your time. Appreciate you watching. We'll catch you later. Thanks. You gotta figure out how to shut this darn thing off.